I'm so excited to be with you. This is Psychic Bob. I tell you, it is rocking to be with you. You guys are just the best. I love all of you. I want to say thank you. So many of you came out to yesterday's video, which was my Sunday stroll. We had a really good time, and I really enjoyed that. And we're going to talk a little more about the Lord Pan today. As you can see, I'm here at the Pan altar, so we'll get to that in just a few minutes. But before we get to that, I wanted to tell you about our contest we're having. That's right. We're going to be having a contest, and hold on, let me get my book here. Trying to figure out what day we're at here. Today is, what is today? It's September the 12th. Okay. So, starting today, September 12th, I like to start things on a Monday. I think that's a great way to start a contest. And we're going to go through to the next Monday. So we'll make it 7 days. From the 12th through the 19th, we're going to have a contest. And as many of you know, I'm really excited. I've worked really hard to build this channel. I've tried to put out quality programs, and I've been on YouTube close to 10 years. Can you believe it? I started in 2007, and it's now, what's that, 2016? So 9 years in 2017. Next year it'll be my 10-year anniversary. And when I first started out at YouTube, I really just did it as a hobby. I didn't think anybody would watch. You know, I was working as a psychic professionally in those days, but I didn't think, I was not internet savvy, and I did not understand that YouTube could become a large part of my life and my business. And so when I started it, it was just for fun. And I'll never forget when I got my first subscriber. And my first subscriber was a wonderful guy. I don't know if he's still on YouTube. I think he closed his channel down. His name was Draconomite. And he was my very first #1 subscriber. And I remember he wrote me a note and says, "Dear Bob, I really like your channel. Welcome to YouTube." And he was a great supporter in the early days. I think he's moved on out of YouTube. I haven't seen him for a long time, but that was who my first subscriber was. I'll never forget it. But here we are. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers. I mean, can you believe that? It's a number I never expected. But I've been very blessed here by YouTube. And then I became a YouTube partner a few years ago. And it just allowed the blessings to keep growing. And so YouTube has become a really big part of my life. And as a result, all of you are actually a big part of my life. And so I love all of you. And I want to say thank you for your support. So to celebrate getting to 10,000, we're not there. We're almost there. I'm about 60 people away from 10,000. So that's why I'm doing this contest. I want my 10,000 numbers, okay? Yeah, I'm a little self-serving today, but hey, I'm allowed to be once in a while, okay? We're going to do a contest. And basically, all you have to do is write me a note saying that you want to be in the 10,000 person drawing. At the title, just put 10,000 subscribers as the title of the email. 10,000 subscribers. And then put your name in it, your YouTube channel, and your email address. Okay? And then you just send that to me. I'm going to gather all those emails, and we're going to have a drawing. Now, there's a catch before I tell you what the prize is. I would like to ask if any of you are so inspired, I'm going to make a little bonus for you. If you can get a friend, I'm going to ask you, try to see if you have a friend, somebody you know that you think, gee, they really like Spiritchannel. I never told them about it. Get them to subscribe. Maybe they're a YouTuber that you know that you want to introduce my channel to, or maybe they're a friend who doesn't even have an account, and maybe you want to teach them how to set up their YouTube account and welcome them to YouTube. If you have them subscribe, you send me a note saying, "Hi Bob, this is John Smith. My channel is, YouTube fan." And I just signed up my friend Jim Jones, and he's got his channel. So give me your name, your channel, your email, and the name and channel and email of the person who you recruited to Spiritchannel. So, try to bring one person. Everybody enters. I would like, you don't have to, but I'd like you to try to get one more person that's not a member to join Spiritchannel. And for those of you who bring me an extra subscriber, I'm going to enter you twice. So you'll have twice the chance to win the contest. So we're going to have a drawing next week. And our drawing prize is going to be you win a $50 gift certificate to rarewiccaspells.com. Okay? So that's going to be our prize. And if you haven't been over to Lady Angela's site, you need to pop over there because she has a lot of wonderful, wonderful things. And I enjoy it. I get a lot out of shopping there, and she has beautiful stuff. So you'll win a $50 gift certificate to rarewiccaspells.com. Okay? So there you go. So that's our contest. If you have any questions, put the questions in the comment box below and we'll make sure to clarify it. But basically, remember, just write an email, send it to, and I'll put the link below, readings@robert-hickman.com, and put in your name, your YouTube channel, and your email. And if you have a friend you recruit, put their information underneath yours and tell me that you brought them to the channel. Okay, so anyways, I hope this is going to be exciting for you. I'm excited about getting to 10,000, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun here. We're going to be doing more and more videos. I try to do a video every single day. You don't have many psychics on YouTube who put out something every day. And some days, as you know, when I'm not well, I have to take a break. But for the most part, I'm with you 7 days a week. We also have horoscopes 7 days a week. And so there's a lot going on here. Well, so there you go. Anyways, I wanted just to do a brief continuance. Yesterday we talked about the Pan altar, and I showed you how to set up a Pan altar to the great Greek god Pan. And if you haven't seen that, check that out. That's the video right before this one. You probably want to see that before you see this one. Okay? So, but today's video, I forgot yesterday to tell you about how to call Pan, how to invoke Pan. And look what Lady Angela has. This is one of the things you can buy if you win that gift certificate. She sells a beautiful calligraphic page called Invocation to Pan. Isn't that beautiful? And it's got beautiful calligraphy and Celtic knots. Pan was worshipped throughout the whole Celtic world as well. Many people speculate that Cernunnos and Pan are the same person. They're both horned lords, so I don't know, pretty interesting. But I have a draw to Pan, and as you can see, I've got my blessed picture of Pan back here. So this is our invocation to Pan. I just wanted to read this to you today. So when you set up your Pan shrine, you can call Pan. And it goes like this. O great God Pan, beast and man, shepherd of goats and lord of the land, I call you to attend my rites on this most magical of nights. God of the wine, God of the vine, God of the fields, and God of the kine, attend my circle with your love, and send your blessings from above. Help me to heal. Help me to feel. Help me to bring forth love and weal. Pan of the forest, Pan of the glade, be with me as my magic is made. Whew! And might I add, so mote it be. So if you enjoy that invocation, you can purchase this over at Lady Angela's site at rarewiccaspells.com. So yeah, definitely check it out. She has a lot of invocations to the lords and ladies, all the gods and goddesses, and she has wonderful stuff. In fact, this I got this over at her website. This is my wooden altar pinnacle, and you can buy that also at Rare Wicca Spells. And it's cool because it's an altar pinnacle, and you can also put cone incense in it. And here in the circles, you see it's got little holes for stick incense. So you can put cone and stick incense in. But I keep that on my altar here, on my Sabbath altar, and I charge my jewelry on it, my crystals. And I also want to finish talking about another way to invoke Pan, which I forgot to really go into yesterday. I showed you yesterday this wonderful sign. This is a little keychain I have. It's called Mano Cornuto. And this is a sign. It's done this way. You just put at your pointer finger and your pinky, and you fold in your other fingers. And whenever you do this, it's an invocation to Pan. So if you were praying, you could put your hands and say, Pan, I invoke you. You say you could call in Pan this way. It's also used to deflect evil. So if you see somebody evil coming at you, see, I've actually had this happen because you know I have stalkers sometimes. And so if I see a stalker coming my way, I go like this. I take my power. Now I'm left-handed, so you might do it with your right hand. I'm left-handed, so I use my power hand. And I just do this, and I say, Pan, deflect their evil. And I point this at them, this sign. And when you do that, with the right focus and right intent, it does release power. Now, don't just go around doing it casually because you don't want to abuse that energy. Because you know, power wasted is power abused, and abused power is wasted power. So you want to do it only when you're serious, when you have a real need. But you see evil coming to you, take your projective hand, like if you're right-handed, it'd be this hand, and you say, Evil, I deflect you in the name of Pan. Almighty Pan, I invoke you. Turn back this evil from me. And you start doing that, you'll notice, and I've done this, people will feel the shift. If they have intent coming to start trouble with you, it'll just slow them down. Sometimes they'll just walk a different way suddenly, or they'll turn around, or they just will get real quiet. So it's a wonderful way to call upon the power of Pan. It's called Manu Cornuto, which means, Mano Cornuto means horned hand. As a sacred symbol. It's been used since the ancient, Roman and Greek times. So you said, Evil, I deflect you. Pan, I call upon you. I invoke you. I turn back this evil now. And I tell you, you do that, you'll see. I said don't believe it because I just say it. Go test it. I think you'll be impressed with the results you get. So that's our beautiful Lord Pan. Isn't he wonderful? I love him a lot. So there you go. Well, guys, listen. I'm so glad to be here with you. Tomorrow is Tuesday. That means messages from the spirit world. So make sure to be back here then. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for coming out to yesterday's video on my walk and how to set up the Pan altar. If you didn't see that, definitely see that. And by the way, since we're getting close to 10,000, another way you can help is liking this video, favoring it, share it with your friends, and also hit subscribe. I know a lot of people call me up for readings. They say, oh, Bob, I love you. I watch you on YouTube. I say, wonderful. What channel are you? And they say, oh, I don't really have a channel. I just tune in and watch. Well, if you, really love Bob, you want to support, be a member of my channel. The more people we have, the more visibility this channel gets. And that means we're able to do more good in the world. I don't want a big channel just for fame. Say Psychic Bob has this. That's not really what it's about with me. It's about that if we build this channel, it can be a platform. It can be a voice. As many of you know, I like to be a voice, an advocate for oppressed Wiccans. There are a lot of Wiccans out there who cannot be as open as I am. And because of their jobs and their living situations, to come out as a Wiccan, especially if you live in the Bible Belt in the United States, some towns, that could literally cost you your whole life. Your career would be over. You'd lose your school loans. All sort of things can happen. That's not right. And here at Spiritchannel, we're committed to being a force of good, the force of the light. So as we build this channel, we have a bigger influence. Our voice gets greater herd, and we can help bring awareness to the world. You know, there are people who said to me, you know, Bob, I've been watching YouTube for years, but I just recently found you. And I think what it is the smaller your channel is, the less likely you are to come up in searches. So if we build up our channel here, we get more visibility and we can help people. And as many of you know, I sometimes get letters from people who are suicidal. And Spirit Channel has been a force to help save them. And it's not just me, it's all of us, because many of you have written to many of the subscribers who have written letters, and you've been a friend to them as well and said, hey, I want you to know I'm praying for you. Psychic Bob told me about you. And you see, that's good. All of us together, we're a force for good. So let's be the light. Guys, thanks for being here. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow for messages from the spirit world. But in the meantime, send me those emails. Enter our contest to win a $50 gift certificate to Rare Wicca Spells. Blessings to you. We'll see you tomorrow. Blessed be.